Wise men say there's no such thing as right and wrong. Everything that happens just does, and we're the ones attributing good and bad, right and wrong. And as much as I agree with that mentality, there's always those few exceptions that slip right on through. For example, how can you play games on a PC? It doesn't have a console. Firstly, yes it does. In fact, PC has more console than your console ever could. Secondly, this is how. Now you know how to play games on the PC. Next time, just ask this to Google and you won't get your butthole ripped open online. Controllers were designed to play games and keyboards were designed to f***ing type. People who choose PC tend to also like Apple over Android. It's just so funny. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why most PC gamers are Mac users. You know, the operating system that doesn't really game well. Look man, the longer you go around trying to fit people in your little box, the more you're gonna realize people look at you like you're stupid. Doesn't affect me though, you can be as dumb as you want to. I bought 3 PS4 Pros to boost sales for Sony. I like reading this like this dude thinks his purchase is gonna bother someone. My dad has a gun. Yeah, and? What poor use of your money, but I don't think anyone cares, man. How long would it take to build a $3,000 PC is the real question. It'd take me like 6 months to a year if I was really determined. What? So here's some information I didn't know. If you build a $400 PC, then it'll take roughly an hour or so to build. If you buy a $3,000 computer, then it'll take 6 months to a year. Apparently the amount you spend contributes to the time it takes to make? Yeah, that'd have been good information for me to know when I was building $8,000 computers at Falcon Northwest in under 40 minutes. Thing is, not every PC game has the same specs, unlike console games. Even if you have a better PC than a console, you'll still get lag on certain games unlike a console. When buying PC games, you have to research them, compare your specs to theirs, while on console, you just buy it and it'll run. So this is gonna sound a bit rude, and I don't mean it that way. However, there are 2 kinds of people out there. Those who use things and think nothing about them, and then those who have curious minds. When I play video games, I enjoy the game, sure, but I wonder how it works. I'm intrigued by the settings and optimizations. As I use my computer, I exercise my brain, and even if I don't want to get a career in tech, I've at least worked to satisfy that curious hunger. So when you say things like compare specs, optimize settings, research hardware, it's music to my ears. When you tell me those things don't interest you and you prefer to just have crap work for you without learning, let's just say I'm not going to be asking you any perplexing questions anytime soon. Consoles are the best because in consoles we don't have to upgrade time to time and they don't consume a lot of money. That's the fact. Consoles don't consume a lot of money? Isn't the point of gaming consoles in the first place to make money? What, Sony and Microsoft are just sitting there like, maybe we should just give these consoles away. Oh, and while we're not selling them, we can also just not make them pay for that $60 a year thing to play games online. Oh, and all video games could be free, no microtransactions or unfair DLC? Weird, it's like everything you said is the opposite of what simple observational science could have told you. You didn't even need Google this time. The PC community is harsh. They don't care if you enjoy gaming, they care only if you play the way most of them do. If you're different, then haters will march upon you. If you don't like CSGO or Overwatch or Battlefield, then you're sick and retarded. It's like 80% of them being 12-year-olds. This isn't a PC Master Race problem, this is more of a closed-minded people problem. See, I don't play TF2 or Overwatch or even Dark Souls, it's just not my kind of game. You don't see anyone in my comment section telling me I'm a retard for not enjoying the games they like. Everyone's different. I happen to like thinking games like Slay the Spire or Barbie's Playhouse. Make fun of me, I dare you. Watch me care. So either pay an extra $10 a month for PS Plus, or sell my PS4 and games, which I won't get shit for, and throw a ton of money into a PC that'll need new parts every few months. I'ma stick with a PS4. And that right there is the mentality they want you to have. Good on you, man. Keep spending that dosh. Nintendo Switch is childish because it's Nintendo, and if you own one, it makes you an automatic bitch. I have PS4 Pro and Xbox One S and a PC because I don't want people to see me as a Nintendo bitch. Yeah, this was a smart decision. Let's go online and let people know I have insecurity issues about the way they see me, and therefore I make purchasing decisions not because of what I want, but because I don't want others looking at me funny. Dude, you gotta chill out and just do what you want to do. Don't friggin' worry about other people and how they view you. If you like Super Mario, then goddammit you like Super Mario. It doesn't make you less of a man. The game's there to be enjoyed, so figure out how to do that. The game shouldn't be on consoles anyway. The game shouldn't be on consoles anyway. I'd offer you more, but that's really all you deserve. Actually, did you know that people take apart Xboxes and PS4s because they can be very, very powerful PCs? Wow. Yeah, that was so obvious it just blew everyone's mind. Of course consoles are powerful little PCs. If you bothered to look up the specs of your console, you'd have known that centuries ago. The point is to contrast those specs with computer components and see what you can get for the same price. Do the math on that one and get back to me. Or don't and pretend you did. You're not the first Instagram know-it-all we've run into. PC logic. Spending $500 on a graphics card just to make some trees look good. Don't you do the exact same thing when you buy a new console every generation? Well, yeah, but there's so much more than that. You're not being fair. Oh, weird. So when you simplify my platform to death, it's fine, but when I do it back to you, it's not okay? Gotcha. I think we both learned a valuable lesson here today. I prefer console because I got it from my dad, and it reminds me of when I was playing games with my dad. I also like the feeling of a controller in my hand versus a keyboard and mouse. I have the controller better memorized too. I don't have a good gaming computer and I never get lag on my console. There are too many buttons on the keyboard and there's no way I plan on memorizing all of them for a game when I have my console at easy access. I don't think that people who play on PC are bad or weird, so why is me playing on console such a big deal? We don't even play together because you can't play together on console and PC. At least we don't have to deal with as many aimbots. See, that's the thing. Play your games. You're a fellow gamer at all, and I respect that. Console peasants, those who spread opinionated and emotionally driven information, and PC elitists, arrogant nobodies who think having a beastly machine makes them a superior individual, are the castaways. Screw them, that's what this series is about. If you're offended by the content here, then you're probably part of the problem. Gamers just need to buy a console. Mac users are smart people, not the lame gamer freaks. You're right. Fill your life with technology that does all the work for you. Never challenge yourself, never force yourself to think. Don't try to learn or grow or try new things. I mean, that's what life is for, right? Right? Damn, this game would look great on PC. Why? I bought my PS4 Pro last month, so it has twice the specs of your PC. I would like to continue this conversation, however, the non-interference directive prohibits me from interfering with less developed civilizations. Oh, wow. I have nothing to say, I just really like that one. You have no idea what anti-consumer means. That's like saying iPhone's premium prices are anti-consumer. They're not. Nothing shady about it. The price is upfront and very clear. That's pro-consumer, since being a consumer is about the money you spend. Anti-consumer is shady tactics like forced obsolescence, like firmware upgrades that leave your phone nearly unusable. Also, you have to be pretty privileged to have a gaming machine that can give you endless possibilities in terms of customization. But you have to realize that many people around the world clearly don't care about playing every game at 60 FPS. Most people are fine with consoles. Yeah, that's right. That's why the industry standard for monitors and TV panels is 60 Hz. 'Cause nobody cares. I'd say more, but I feel like it would be redundant. Sorry, Android users don't care for phones or don't have the money. Actually, I think quite the opposite is the case. See, when you choose an Apple phone, you don't really have much in the way of options. I mean, you can pick the color and storage size, but really, whatever Apple gives you is what you got. When it comes to Android phones, however, you can buy them based on so many different personal preferences. From camera for photographers to audio jack for audiophiles, resolution and refresh rate for mobile gamers. The mobile market is huge, and the most innovative and unique side is Android. There's just more minds working on competing with Apple as well as each other, which keeps this growth constant. Why are the platform wars still a thing? 2016's highest rated and best looking game of all time is Uncharted 4. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stop you right there because you're about to say the same old BS that everyone else does and it's not important. All I want to do is answer your question. Why do the platform wars exist? Because people like you attach yourself so heavily to a brand or piece of plastic that it becomes emotional. Why are there platform wars? PS4 is obviously better, is the same as saying, why do I keep spending all my money the second I get it? All I'm doing is going to the casino after my paycheck. You literally are the problem. Alright guys, got a little crazy there at the end. That's going to do it for us this time. Before I go, I wanted to share a fun little video with you. Enjoy.
What won't Mom let you do, Dad?
She won't let me spend $20.
On what?
You can buy...
On what? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Avengers?
What? Why do you need $20 for, Dad?
I need to get Guardians of the Galaxy on my team. She won't let me buy them. She's a mean mom and a mean grandma.
$20 for one guy.
No, I could get a couple.
Would that help you out? Get to the next level?
Yeah. Get to the. It would help. But no.